Welcome back to Keep It Over Raps. My name is Julian.
I'm Yohance.
I'm Laurence.
So you're just gonna be that person that just not gonna say their name. I hate Dominicans, dog. Anyways,
I'll
punch in your fucking Chris 3 Ortiz on IG.
Yo, give me your at. Yeah.
drop them ass.
No, that's not even my IG. That's actually my
What
Twitter.
is your Twitter?
My IG is C3_Ortiz. And today, we're doing our top 10 albums of 2022.
Happy New Year, by the way.
Nah, it's nothing happy about it.
I'm saying.
Because I gotta be here with y'all.
He forgot to say that these are strictly rap albums.
Nah,
we are.
what's the name of our channel, bro? They know what they getting. They know what they get when they click on this fucking video.
What's going on with it tonight? Yo, what's going on? Yo. Basically, our mic.
We're gonna go one by one, and we're gonna say our top 10 in descending order, one by one each, clockwise, counterclockwise.
Why are you doing all that? You could just
Counterclockwise.
okay.
Counterclockwise.
Got it. These might be some albums that we haven't reviewed on the channel, by the way. So if they are, we will talk a little bit about them. For the channels, I'll put in the description all the videos like of the albums that we have reviewed, so you can go back and check those out. 2022 was a great year. It was a really good year for hip hop. Why are you looking at that? We're gonna go around and go some honorable mentions.
You can start since
Let's just go around. Let's just say something.
Stop making it.
I want to start with you.
You start, motherfucker. Yeah, you give some honorable mentions. Say some shit you think we probably won't have. Let's keep it interesting because I feel like everyone's gonna have, well, not everyone, but a lot of us will have genuinely some of the same albums. So
I'm gonna give a nice shout out to Kiss the Ring, Spaceship on the Blade by Larry June, Crunk Star by Duke Deuce, Frank by Flying Anakin,
Talk.
Two Peas in a Pod, Melt My Eyes See Your Future, The Inspection by Cochise, and Alpha Place by Nux.
like Nux, yeah.
Some great rap albums for real.
What you got?
Honorable mentions?
Yeah.
For honorable mentions. Don't think about it too much, bro. You got like 30 seconds.
I don't want to say anything that's on my list
Why would you say that for your honorable mentions?
because I don't know like any off the top of my head. I'll fuck around and say, "Come Home, the Kids Miss You," one of my honorable mentions.
Real.
Do you know what honorable mentions then? It's okay.
One
Alright, anyways.
honorable mention, bro.
My honorable mention is I got to give you honorable mention to Church by Billy Woods, Sick by Earl Sweatshirt, Pusha T, It's Almost Dry, Learn to Swim by Red Veil.
Okay.
Anyways, Ramona Park Broke My Heart, Man Plays the Horn by Cities of Eve, and Flawless Like Me by Lucky. Great albums.
I want to give a big shout out to I Never Liked You by Future, Ramona Park Broke My Heart by Vince Staples as well, It's Almost Dry by Pusha T, another good one.
Yo.
Why?
Continue though.
Oh, Melt My Eyes See Your Future is another shout out for sure.
Yep.
Love for Rent.
That didn't make your top.
Did it make your top 10?
No. But it was very good.
Alright, so what's your number 10? Let's look at the starter.
My number 10 is The Elephant Man's Bones by Rock Marciano.
I feel like you didn't re-listen to that album.
I did re-listen to that album.
When
I was driving to Orlando. I went to Orlando for New Year's.
That's a great album. It's a great album to
I
drive,
only
bro.
made number 10, bro.
I didn't listen to it at all before. I listened to it at the end of the year and I was like, I at least gotta put it in.
It's a great album, isn't it?
It is pretty good. I only listened to it twice, but Daddy Kane is for sure my favorite track. I could listen to that shit over and over and over.
Action Bronson has some great features this year.
Yeah.
There's another album that'll be on probably a couple of our lists that he had a great feature on. This one was fire.
Yeah, it is just a really good vibe album, low energy album for sure.
All right, my number 10 is Love for Rent by Smino.
Damn. I'm kind of surprised at your placement of it.
Why? You thought it'd be higher?
I thought if you were gonna have it in your top 10, it'd be higher. I thought honestly you'd probably have it as an honorable mention.
No, that's a great album. I've been playing it a lot. This is probably the Smino album I've listened to the most now at this point. Cause there's songs on there that I'll listen to now, and I'm like, damn, I kind of underrated these when we reviewed them the first time. Which I really only this the one song on the album, but some of the songs on the back half, I didn't really pay that much attention to, like Curtains or Garden Lady. Like those are really good now. Like I revisit those a lot. So I mean, it's not like I wouldn't
Early
say
was hitting. For
yeah.
Sure.
I wouldn't say I play it more than some of the other albums that are higher on my list, but I fuck with it.
My number 10 album of 2022 is Frank by Fly Anakin.
I like that. I like that a lot.
You know, I almost got this on vinyl just because it had a beautiful.
What color was it?
It was green.
I like that a lot.
It was real green, and I don't know. I just like this because it's good rapping, great rapping, like all throughout.
He is. Joe, should I really have another cookie though?
Yo, give me one, bro.
Have you had a cookie?
Yes.
Have you had a cookie?
Yes.
This shit is soft.
My top 10.
What's up?
At number 10, I have Ramona Park Broke My Heart.
Really?
Bravo.
You ever play that a lot still?
It's not that I already played a lot. I just think it was one of the higher quality albums of the year. And I think it was a big year for Vince Staples. And even if I don't revisit it a lot, I know that when I do, I'm still going to appreciate it the same that I did when I first listened to it.
Okay.
So like this, I put it over an album like Frank by Fly Anakin, just because I think Vince is really settling into his role as like, not so much like an underdog in the rap game, but really just like he has like a niche, you know, like he fits so well into the niche that he's created for himself.
I was realizing today because I was listening to him today. Vince is like one. At this point, he kind of has his own sound.
Yeah.
I feel like Vince doesn't sound like anybody. And two, Vince's versatility is super underrated.
Yeah.
Because the dude can rap on trap beats, like West Coast bangers, like old boom bap shit. Because he has songs with Alchemist and like Boldy James. Like bro can rap on like the hazy, like earlier Odd Future shit, like electronic beats. Like yeah, bro. Vince is. I feel like he still hasn't made his peak yet. Like at Summertime 06 is still my favorite album of his, but I feel like he still hasn't completely peaked yet. And he's only 29, so he's still got time. But what's your number 9? Yeah, I saw that. No, I saw that eyebrow raise. Don't do that.
But I didn't back up or nothing, bro.
Bro's
He's just
aware of all of his surroundings.
So, my number 9 is
I resisted the urge to say something disgusting to you. Right
a
there.
slur, bro. Julian says racial slurs often. My number 9 is Vinyl Days by Logic by Vinyl Days.
Bad placement.
You're a bad placement.
Bro, number 9, bro. Out of all the good albums that dropped this year, number 9 means
Turn that
that's
six
so
upside down. It's a 9.
My favorite song on it is only a minute and a half long, and it is also an Action Bronson feature.
Yeah, Action Bronson had banger this year. My number 9 is.
Why is your hand working? Why is your knee?
Yo, did you just rub his knee? Did he just rub your knee and then blame you for it?
Punched it, bro.
I didn't even hit it that hard, bro.
Anyways, my number 9 is
glass. Laurence Yohance.
My number 9 is Beware the Monkey. By Yo, we know the album title is so funny.
I'm sorry, bro. I just wasn't prepared for you to say it again.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Okay, so it is like kind of. I'm not gonna lie. I listen to this album a lot still, but I'll admit. That's what I'm saying. That's wait. I'll admit. Wait, let me finish. I'll admit. It might be recency bias as at this point. So if you come back to me maybe 5 months from now, I might not have it in my top 10, but I do play it a lot still. In the short time that it's come out, it came out December 21st. But it's like this super really good like almost like some rap song type Earl like hazy loopy production with like really cool samples. And Mike is like he's from New York. He's been like making music for a while now. Like he has an album back from like that's not that far ago, but he's only 23, 24. So he's been making music since like 2016 something like that. So he has a lot of great albums, and like I feel he kind of has his own sound now, like this super lo-fi like loopy jazzy instrumentals. But he's switched them up every time, depending on like the mood of the album, and I feel like he did it again, and like he just executes it really well. He's definitely not for everybody, because I tried putting Chris on Mike maybe like a year ago.
Yeah.
And Chris was like, nah, that wasn't for me. But if you're into like some underground shit,
Word.
it's a great album.
My number 9 album of 2022 is Melt My Eyes, See Your Future by Denzel Curry.
Boo.
That's not true.
It's not
It's
true.
not true. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it was a very big step for him as an artist. Not like in terms of his mainstream like replayability, but just in terms of his artistry and how versatile he can get with it.
Walking was a big single for him this year.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite songs.
It's a great
of the
song.
year.
Yeah.
That was a great lead single.
Can I just say, if you go back and watch our video,
All right, enough.
nah, I gotta point it out because of
That
how
song
much.
is a good
No,
song.
I need to point it out because of how much I got grilled when this album came out, and I gave it a high 7.
But you have to understand, like that album dropped very early in the year.
It was like April,
It dropped in March.
March 25th.
Okay, so that dropped March
Okay.
25th. Think of every other album that dropped after that. You can't blame us for not having it in our top 10 if it's not in our
No, that's not what I said. Y'all gave it a 9.
Scores, bro.
And y'all acted
Alright,
like I was crazy for giving it this moderate good score.
I've said this before, but I guess I gotta say it again because you know.
You guys say it on camera.
I'm gonna do something else on camera, bro. I did not.
I'm sorry.
No, it was our first review, and I did not scale it correctly. That album is not a 9. I take it back. I received my 9.
I agree.
Say it too.
I'll give it
agree.
a 1. Just because you won't talk shit.
I would give it like an 8.
I'll give it. Yeah.
I'd give it like a 7-9.
I still don't like Trouble.
Nobody asked you.
Troubles don't like you,
That
bro.
shit is that.
Really, nobody really asked
Shit is
you.
that.
Trouble do like you, bro. Because you
The
look
fact that
like
you're
you
still
finna get in some
speaking
trouble
about
right
it,
now.
Shit is-
shut up
shit is that.
forever.
Shit is
Like,
that.
you just struck me as a
Stop
nigga that
speaking.
want to get in some trouble, bro.
I'm just saying.
At number 9, I have Her Loss.
Your loss.
This is interesting.
Very replayable album for sure. It was an album that's gonna be in a lot of people's playlists for a very long time. A lot of bangers. And
Hits on that album, bro.
It's Drake and 21 Savage. You really can't be mad at that. I just think that there are
Oh, I was good.
8 better albums that dropped this year. That's all.
Yeah,
It's a good album. Yeah, no matter.
that is fair. My number 8 is 10 by West Side Gun. I don't know why you didn't like this album. Like,
You know what's crazy? I like went back to it and I still don't like it. Like I tried.
Damn.
It still does not hit for me, bro.
Hey man, I don't know. I guess you want to listen to that monkey music, but 10 is a great
The
album.
They had
anti-Semite.
one of my favorite songs this year was Shootouts in Soho.
Shootouts in Soho, BDP.
That's
Bro,
all.
all the features on that album are.
That was a great album. That was also one of my honorable mentions.
My number 8. What is my number 8? It's Herbert by Absol. Oh, I forgot I was going to explain. Yeah, Absol's comeback album. I feel like all TDE members have a comeback album like at some point in their career. But yeah, this shit was just really good front to back. I really liked how he switched up and like he didn't really talk about the conspiracy theory stuff, which is like my fault. Control System is still my favorite Absol album, and it's like really conspiracy theory driven. But he like showed who he is and the struggles that he's gone through for the last 6 years and like everything that was going on while he was missing. And like sonically, I think it's his best produced album. Like the beats on this album are crazy, except for like 1 or 2 songs that I like wasn't huge on. But the beats on this album are crazy. Absol's rapping great. Like it's really everything I was like expecting from the Absol comeback. So it's just hard.
Respect.
My number 8 album of the year is Love for Rent by Smino. I think originally I had it higher, but I am making like a late scratch to include another album higher. But it was, I feel like the only thing I can say about that album is that it was dropped at a wrong time.
Will of Iron.
Not a terribly wrong time, but I don't know. It should have been way more well received than it was. And honestly, I can say that when it dropped, I wasn't even really fucking with it like that. It took some time to grow on me, but solid album. I guess worth the long wait from Smino. Yeah.
Yeah.
At number 8, I have
He has.
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Okay. Respectable.
I like it though. I love it.
I like
It's
that.
not. I re-listened to it and like I honestly, I'm about to see Kendrick in June at Bonnaroo Festival.
Oh.
That's
very
fire.
nice.
Yeah, because
In Tennessee.
Baby Keem's gonna be Baby Keem's gonna be there, Kendrick's gonna be there, JID's gonna be there, and so I had to re-listen to it, and like I just didn't feel comfortable leaving that in my top 10 because it's such a great like album.
Yeah.
For one, we got a double album from Kendrick, on top of the fact that it's just so personal and intricate, and it's not the most replayable album. And a big thing for me with music is replayability, but quality-wise, I just didn't feel comfortable leaving it out of the top 10.
That makes sense.
So
Yeah.
Fair.
I feel like Kendrick made an album for his fans.
yeah,
Like the people who really care about Kendrick Lamar
yeah.
come see what I was going through the past 5 years. I feel like everyone expected this like grand. Well, I mean, it is still a big statement, but it's a lot more personal and intimate than like a To Pimp a Butterfly or a Damn, which even those are personal. But Mr. Morale is like definitely his most personal record. I feel like.
I personally think you should shake that butt. That's just me.
I concur. My number 7 is Her Loss by Drakus.
Drakus, did you forget the other artist on the?
Multiple Her Loss
by
releases.
Drakus and Sir 21, the Savages first.
Sir 21st Savage.
Yo.
I mean, you pretty much said
Yeah.
it all. It just there's so many good replayable hit songs
That
on
has-
that album. Bro.
That has like a case to be album of the year.
I was
Number
saying
7,
that,
bro.
Her
but
Loss? Come on. Stop.
Like, but when you think about the albums that they're gonna remember from this year, it's gonna be
That's
Mr.
one of them,
It's
bro.
gonna be Mr. Morale. It's
yeah.
gonna be Her
Yeah.
Loss.
but it's because it's Drake.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like any album that Drake drops is going
That's
to be
not true,
remembered
bro.
as one of the albums of the year.
It's not going to be
I
album
said
of the year
most.
from like a
Most.
quality standpoint. But
Most.
it would definitely.
People,
I
let's
feel
be
like it
honest.
would definitely be
Second
one of the
half,
top
yeah.
10 most remembered albums.
Let's be honest. People still talking about Views as if it was one of the best albums of that year. It
Because it
was
was.
not.
It was.
Views is one of the
Literally
best albums of
nobody
2016.
agrees with you.
The Metro Boomin album was another album that like
People-
a bunch of people are gonna remember it from 2022, but that doesn't necessarily mean it is one of the better ones. I don't think it was.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
People
think an album
remember
being
it like that,
remembered.
I don't think people are gonna remember Heroes and Villains like that.
People don't even remember the first one like that.
Bro, people are definitely
Hey,
talking a lot more about
You'd be
it.
surprised. I feel
I
like
said Her Loss is better than Heroes and Villains, and
It
people
is.
were trying to cook me.
I feel like I hear about Not All Heroes Wear Capes a lot now.
Now that Heroes and Villains came out.
Yeah, but Heroes and Villains is definitely still talked about like a lot.
Not All Heroes Wear Capes has not been talked about in that long. Like since
No,
it's
it's talking
came
about
out.
Heroes and Villains.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
And Not All Heroes Wear Capes is better. Like it's
It
a
is.
better album.
Did you go and listen to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not All Heroes
I've
Wear
heard
Capes.
songs off of it before, which I recognize, but
Yeah.
What is
Anyways.
your 7?
It was Her Loss. He said it.
Your 7.
I thought you were pointing at him. Sorry, my fault.
No, I was low key. Like
Okay, yeah.
I respect it. But like,
Dickhead. Number 7, Tana Talk 4 by Benny the Butcher.
You don't even like
Bro.
that for a little bit.
But what are you saying? I bumped that shit from. Why y'all act like you didn't like that album?
bro, I turned that shit on, bro. I said,
No, you fucking didn't. He's such a liar.
bro, I turned that shit on and went to
Do you really not like that album?
I hate that shit. I took the best nap of my life, bro.
Bro, y'all really just gonna slander Benny the Butcher like that?
No, that album's pretty. Actually, I forgot to say it as an honorable mention, but I'm surprised it's like number 7.
I played it a lot still. It was like I think it was my number 2 or 3 at the mid-year. But yeah, I play it front to back still. I think it's great rapping, great production. I'm a sucker for Alchemist production. So the fact that like
What else you said?
why could they just let it go? Yo, why couldn't he just let it go? Anyway, I think like 8 of the 12 songs are produced by Alchemist. So like great features.
He's a sucker for Alchemist.
I am, bro.
Why do you even say that?
Yo, I am. I just had to say it. But yeah, she's great album.
What's your number 7, Pops?
Griselda's best release
My number 7 is
this year.
of 2022.
Yes, that's Griselda's best release 2022. In my opinion.
Word. My number
What is your
7.
opinion?
It's like in your top 2 of this year.
I don't know if it's better than 10.
Name me 2 Griselda albums that came out this year that are better than 10 Top 4.
10, Kiss the Ring.
Oh, you're right. I forgot.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
No, because I forgot you said that as your honorable mention. So I was like, why you? So it's your 3rd.
Sure.
So it's number 3. So what are you saying?
Shut up, bro.
Yeah, bro. Bro was
How many
capping.
Griselda projects were there this year?
Like 8
No. Oh yeah, including Conway.
and
Fly
Boldy.
God.
Oh, Boldy's ass though. What's your number 7, bro?
It is Ramona Park Broke My Heart.
Type shit.
Which For the same reason as Denzel Curry, I feel like
You're an NPC.
wow. I feel like it's another album that represents a big step for an artist in terms of like their maturity as an artist. I think it's like you said, like he hasn't peaked yet, and he has like a higher level he can reach. Especially in terms of outreach. Like I feel like even as long as he's been famous for, and as long as he's been rapping as well as he has, he's still not widely known the way I would want him to be.
Yeah, that's true.
For as talented as he is, and for as good as his last two albums have been, like I feel like it's just been steady growth.
I don't think Vince has any bad albums.
It's like been steady growth over a decade. So, shouts out to Vince Staples, bro.
What's your number 7, Whore?
At number 7, I have Learn to Swim by Redville.
That's a great album.
I came across the album late this year. Actually, I didn't even like know about the album for the most part until Leona actually told me about it. And, like she sent me a song from it or put it in the playlist that she made for me. And and she put it in the playlist that she made for me, and I went back and listened to the whole album, and I was like, damn, this is a banger.
And he's 18, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Very crazy.
Very talented.
I just want to shout out that song New Info on that album. That's a great song.
What's your
What's
number
number
6?
6, bro?
I think it's drum music entirely.
How you gonna say I think? You just gonna disrespect Lupe Fiasco like that?
Yeah, Drum Music in Zion by Lupe Fiasco. That's a great album. Admittedly, I have not replayed it that much in the second half. Yeah, but off quality alone, I just felt like that was like a very impactful first and second and third listen. I listened to it a few times, like when it came out, and
I feel similarly about Ramona Park, Broken Heart, to be honest.
yeah, basically what you said about that.
I remember you liking the album a lot when you reviewed it.
Yeah.
Like,
Me?
yeah, I think you gave it like a 9.
Yeah, because Chris wasn't in the review, I remember.
Yeah, thank God.
That off score alone, bro, it probably would have been like number 2 or number 3.
Yeah, probably.
But just off the fact that I didn't replay it that much, definitely dropped it a few spots.
What's your number 6? Make it quick because I don't really give a shit.
That's so rude.
Yeah.
That is so rude. It's Vinyl Days by Logic.
See, exactly why I don't give a shit. What's your number
Whoa. Why you disrespecting Logic album like that?
It's a good album.
You liked it too.
It was cool. It
It's great.
was cool.
How many songs do you realistically skip on it?
How many songs do I really listen to it on?
You don't play it back at all?
I haven't listened to it. So
Damn, that's crazy. I listen to it a lot, especially
You
on
don't
long
smoke
drives.
back-to-back Dutchess, bro. You not one of them niggas that smoke back-to-back Dutchess.
No. Anyways, Vinyl Days is a great album. 30 song album that I remember looking at the track list and I was like, damn, 30 songs. But
Yeah.
it's paced extremely well because it has a lot of skits and the songs aren't that long. Great features all the way through. I love the concept of him going back and like paying homage to a lot of the sounds that formed him and his music.
I love a lot of the beats on there.
Yeah, the production is great. I think like early Logic before he was signed to Def Jam was amazing. It was like a really good rapper. And I think now that he's independent, I feel like Logic is gonna bounce back. I feel like that middle portion of his career was mostly like the label trying to get him to do more commercial stuff. And like he got his bag, and I think now like what he wants more is respect from like his hip hop peers, because Logic has become like a punching bag for people, and like deservedly so, because some of the albums were bad, like really bad.
Yeah, he's kind of become like a J. Cole, so to speak.
Almost, yeah, like a Big Sean. Like it's like, bro, no,
But J. Cole's not a good rapper.
Anyways,
My number 6 album of 2022 is The Forever Story by Jid.
That's a good one. That is.
no,
a
it's
good
not.
one.
I'm just kidding.
I'm lying like shit, apparently. I think Jid was another artist who had a longer like time between drops between him and Smino.
About the same.
Well,
Really?
what year did he drop? What year did Smino drop Sad? Because Jid dropped was in the Spilligion album in 2020.
Sad was 2020 as well, I think.
Okay, I feel like Sad dropped before Spilligion, because Spilligion was definitely like right in the middle of quarantine.
Sad was before Bullet.
Okay, yeah.
Who was Spillage Village, bro?
It's Earth Gang, Black, Jid, Mariba.
Yeah. I've heard it. Is Mariba or Mariba?
I thought I was say Mariba.
I'd say Mariba, but it
All
could
I
be
knew is that
Mariba.
it was Jid, Earth Gang, and
Yeah, it's Black, Mariba or Mariba, and then they have like you know the producer Christo, the one.
Christo.
Yeah, the one with Jid. He was with Jid a lot.
yeah.
His brother is a rapper called Hollywood JB, and there's like another guy in there called Jordan Bryant.
I like Radar. I like Money.
Mm.
I like Just in Time.
Yeah.
Crack Sandwich.
Great features all around. Crack Sandwich I wasn't even really the biggest fan of, but I still appreciate it, you know?
At number 6, I
Why is that
have
Ortiz?
Herbert by Absol.
Absol.
That's a great one.
Asshole.
Honestly,
Oh.
that is one of my favorite albums this year.
I mean, yeah, it's your number 6.
Yeah, so it was hard not putting it in my top 5, but every album that I have in my top 5,
We just revisit more and like more. Yeah.
But even then, like, I only put it at number 6 because it dropped so late in the year and I haven't had the same amount of time to sit with it.
True.
But I still listen to it regularly. So
Yeah.
I have it at number 6, but everything in my top 10 is really just like, I love it.
Yeah.
What do you have at number 5?
Number 5 is Dr. Sweatshirt. Sick.
I understand.
Don't even hate on that album.
Sick by Earl Sweatshirt. Yeah, it's a fantastic album.
It was my number 11 actually. It just missed my top 10. Yeah.
Again, it's something I don't even really be playing all the time like that, but I do definitely play tracks live.
He be in the whip.
Live.
Yeah.
Lie.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yo, no, Lie is beautiful though.
Lie is an
I love that
amazing
beat.
song.
Yo.
But I don't know. It's just that's his best. To me, that's his best release since SRS. So it's like, and SRS is like literally like one of my goats, bro.
What else did he drop between? Wasn't it just Feet of Clay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you.
And
I mean,
Feet of
yeah.
Clay Deluxe.
And Feet of Clay.
Clay's feet.
Clay feet. Clay foot? Foot clay.
But
Foot fetish?
You know
no, it's an excellent album, and no one writes like Earl does, bro, and that's a good.
Yeah. Nah, facts.
Earl
That's
is
a good
10.
thing every time we get it, bro.
2010 is like one of the best beats.
For sure. And
Of the
he
year.
barred out on that shit too.
Yeah.
Earl is him, bro.
And
He used to be.
No. He's still him.
He used
Earl's,
to
I feel like, I don't know, bro. I feel like SRS. I felt like SRS was his peak, but then
I feel like he could still get
yeah,
better.
I feel like he can drop something better.
be. Admittedly, I give SRS a little too much hate because I do still like songs of SRS, but I think SRS is the start of Earl's new era that I really just fell off with.
No, that's fair. It's not music for everybody. That's
Yeah.
totally fair. I mean, yeah. Feet of Clay, United.
Like, I was a huge Earl fan. And I'm
Big-
still a huge Earl fan, but it's
Yeah.
like I'm a huge Earl fan before
2015. Yeah.
2018
Yeah.
because I still like SRS. I just Feet of Clay and onward is like go to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My number. We were at 5?
Five.
Yeah. My number 5 is Soul Sold Separately by Freddie Gibbs.
That's a great album.
I think this is the album
a
where
great album.
people proved. Freddie Gibbs proved to people that he doesn't need one producer to produce his entire album for it to be great. And I still believe the people that actually say that haven't really listened to Freddie Gibbs in detail because he has great records like You Only Live Twice, Freddie, fucking Shadow of a Doubt. Like he has great records. Even his older mixtapes are really good.
Fam, the people that say that he can't do good without one producer, like pretty much to build off your point, like I don't know, they really they sound out of touch.
Yeah, like
I don't
it
listen
doesn't
to
sound like.
music wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you just haven't listened to Freddie Gibbs like that for real. And I feel like this album, like, because it's not cohesive. It's not a very cohesive record, at least sonically. Like, there's a theme running to like through it, but like, there's no. Oh, this all sounds like one thing. So you have Alchemist, you have Madlib, you have Justice
Yeah.
League, you have like a trap beat with Moneybagg Yo on
People
it.
acknowledge Freddie Gibbs like post 2015.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like nobody cares about even shit that dropped after that. Like Freddie dropped. I don't think people
Yeah.
will sit there and like take the time to listen to some shit like that. Or Fetty, or even before that, You Only Live Twice.
Yeah. And I play this,
ESGN.
yeah, ESGN's underrated. I play this shit a lot. I play Soul Separately all the time. And it's great every time.
I feel you. My number 5 album of the year is Herbert by Ab Soul.
Nice. You
this
the
was-
only motherfucker who didn't have any.
This
I
was
don't
the
know.
only album that forced me to make a change in my placement.
What are you doing?
in my top
What
10.
you doing, bro?
And you see,
I was trying to.
yo,
no, that was good.
I don't know. I think we reviewed it, and like I let y'all boys know, like reviewing the album and like really having to listen to it, really having to listen to albums and like take them in because of this show, like makes me appreciate the music that much more. But especially knowing what he's been through. And how, like why it was such a long wait between albums. I don't know. That was a great album.
What's wrong with Yohance? Bro just growled into the mic in the middle of your speech. Like, bro, what's your number 5,
I'm
Chris?
so angry, bro.
At number 5, I have The Forever Story by J.I.D.
Hey, that's a good album.
It was in contention for album of the year
Let me
all
see
year.
my shit.
And J.I.D.'s been on a run as far as like shows, features for real. This album has just been similarly to Vince. It's just been a big year for J.I.D. And at first, I wasn't like too happy with this album. I just felt like I didn't sit with it enough. I guess I don't know, but as I kept listening to it, as I got deeper into it, like all the songs just started sticking more. And I'm like super excited to see him in person too, because I feel like the energy that he's gonna bring with those songs now, like songs like Crack Sandwich or Stars, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna sound great in concert.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, and he deserves that number 5.
Okay, 4 is Zerbert by Absol, the album that supposedly didn't make my
No, I didn't say that.
Wait,
I said
You definitely said that shit.
You
though.
didn't hear me say so far at the end. I said it was you're the only one
Yo,
that in the top
yo.
10 so far.
Yo.
We can play back the footage. Watch, I'm gonna zoom in right on my mouth when I say it. Only motherfucker who didn't have any.
This
I
was
don't
the
know.
only.
Wait, what you gonna do in your mouth, bro?
I'm gonna zoom the camera on the video into my mouth.
Into your mouth. I mean, you guys all said it, all had in a placement before. Yeah, right? You guys all had it lower than me?
I think he
Yeah.
said it first, and then
I had it
he
9.
said it, and then I said it.
Oh, yeah, I thought the show was fucking excellent, bro.
My number 4 is Cheat Codes.
It's not. It's not. You didn't even listen to that shit, bro.
Damn.
What are you just gonna tell me? It's Cheat Codes by Danger Mouse and Black Thought.
Black Thought. He did his thing.
And bro, amazing album. If we're talking on a pure lyrical level, I think this is the best album of the year. On pure rapping,
You
bars,
think it outbars the K-Dot album?
yes, in terms of just simply like
Technical rapping.
yes, exactly. Just the performance of rapping. I do think obviously Mr. Morale is a lot more thematically complex and like there's a better narrative running through it, but even the themes that Black Thought tackles on Chico's, which isn't anything new, it's stuff that he's been tackling for 30 years. But like he just finds ways to keep it interesting. And the Danger Mouse, who's not even like primarily a hip hop producer, like the samples that now is giving him were crazy. Like, and not only that, but some of the features that were on this album like were people that thought I would never see on. Like there was
I don't know, Black Thought.
Black Thought, A$AP Rocky, and Run the Jewels were on one song, and it was like amazing. And fucking like he has Russ and Joey Badass, like just pulling random Nick Conway's on it, like, and everyone just raps their ass off. Really good album.
My number 4 album of the year is No Thank You by Little Sims.
No, it's not.
This is real. This is real facts I speak, bro. Alright? Like, if we're talking about topics that people tackled on albums, like, she blew a lot of artists out the water. Like,
You just like her because she light skinned, bro.
she's not light
She's not light-skinned.
Yeah, she like favorite brown skin.
Little Sims?
Yeah.
Little Sims is dark.
No, she not.
Yeah.
She light skinned.
She's dark, bro. She talks about, like, depression and... I mean, that's not, like, the most prominent topic she talks about, but she talks about that.
Let me ask you something. You think
No.
that Little Sims album is better than Stillness in Wonderland?
Fuck is Stillness in Wonderland, bro?
Like, y'all just be
Her
saying
other album?
random ass.
I do not listen to all of Little
Oh,
Sims
I
shit.
haven't listened to that shit either.
I listened to it.
That's
That's
a
a
great
good
album,
album. That's
yeah.
a very good album. But it's not. I do think No Thank You's better.
I think,
I mean, somebody knows music. Good lord.
I think Sometimes I Might Be Introverted is the best, or is better.
It is. I think it is her
better
best
than No
album.
Thank You.
I still have to
Those are the
listen to
only two
that.
I listen to.
Bird.
I do think Gray Area is better than No Thank You.
I haven't heard all of her discography. I just know those 2 albums.
I heard 4. Apparently she has one before
At
that.
least some.
Oh, you haven't heard Sometimes I Might Be Introvert?
No.
That shit's
It's really good. It's her best, I
That
think.
shit's
Yeah.
excellent.
And number 4, I have intros, outros, and interludes by Domo Genesis.
It's a good album. I don't know
Great
about 4.
It's a great fucking album. He was rapping that whole
I
project.
kind of forgot that shit came out.
No,
Not
I
to say
play
was
it.
bad.
I play. I
He was
definitely go back
rapping
to
that
some.
whole project.
Like Campfire, bro.
That whole and the production, bro.
Spitting.
The production, bro. The production on that album is beautiful.
It's a great album. It's a very good album.
Wasn't it very like a lot of horns, like
Yeah, it's very
very
samply.
gospel-y kind of too? Like there was like
I
some,
wouldn't say
not
gospel.
gospel, like upbeat kind of shit.
No.
No, you
Not
think
at
I
all.
don't know what
I'm
you're
thinking.
thinking.
I'm totally thinking.
Not at all.
I don't know what are you talking about, boy.
You should revisit it. I think you would like it upon a revisit.
Probably.
What's your number 3?
It's by Freddie Gibbs. Yeah, I mean, y'all niggas literally all said it, but
Only I said it, but yeah.
you guys didn't have it on here.
I'm pretty sure Chris hasn't said it yet, and I don't think it's on his.
What?
Oh
So
no,
from
I remember. Okay. Nah, it was just a great album. That nigga Freddie Gibbs. I mean, like they said, just proof that he doesn't need Madlib to make a good album, which is not something he needed to prove. I don't know what
Yeah.
fucking idiot decided like that was a good thing to say, but I don't know. He's really just one of the best niggas rapping right now. Like
Facts.
actually one of the best niggas rapping right now.
Facts.
I think he could be top 5.
He is.
he is top 5. He's top 1.
Currently.
Just kidding.
Like currently still making music, he's for sure top 5 out of the. Not even a conversation.
Yeah.
You know, after this album dropped, he said he was gonna stop dropping music.
He's lying.
And then I see a report today
He's
talking
been
about
on
he's
4
working on
albums.
4 albums.
Like, bro, you're lying. You're
I'm
a
like,
liar.
bro, he's in the studio with Boy Wonder.
Never
Oh.
can trust no bald motherfucker.
Wow.
Anyways, my number 3,
Crack.
Your number 3 is
is Hugo by Loyal Carner.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, we didn't review
I
that
thought that
album.
was your number 1.
Yeah, we
What's
just made some little switches.
Don't-
Anyways, yeah, so this album, fantastic UK album, very jazz rap inspired.
This album is not better than Alpha Blaze.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
You
not.
haven't listened to this.
Okay.
Anyways, fantastic album. The best UK rap
It's
album
not
of the
better than
year.
Her Loss.
It is.
I guess it's your.
You haven't listened to it.
Yeah. But
Yo, what's wrong with these motherfuckers? Anyways, yeah. If you want to hear, like, he tackles things like fatherhood, like racial identity, like crime, and like growing up in inner city stuff like that. It's really good. I mean, obviously, like for people, sometimes the accent can be a challenge, but once you get over the accent, it's fantastic.
no, it's I give them niggas credit, bro.
It's
It's
a
not a fucking
sticky-
challenge, bro. You're just an idiot.
It's a
Like,
sticky one.
No. I said
Still.
once they get over that challenge for
No.
them, that shit's not a
No,
challenge.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying there's no challenge to get over, bro.
Yeah, it's not that deep,
It's an
bro. Just
accent.
listen to this shit.
It's not. It's like.
Well, some of their dialect is honestly different though. Like they use different words than we do. They have like their own separate
I
slang.
mean, that's true, bro.
Well, like
but
people have different slang from us, like anywhere in the United States.
I'm saying,
but
like,
it's
Maybe
drastically
like Cockney British rappers.
Yeah, like Slow Tie. But anyways, fantastic album. If UK rap, go listen to it.
Ironically enough, my number 3 is Sold Separately by Freddie Gibbs. I don't know why you thought I wouldn't have that in my top 10. Because
I said yet.
yes.
Bro, these motherfuckers have selective hearing. They like
Anywho.
stop at a
Anywho.
certain point.
Anywho.
They're just like, yeah, no, we're gonna stop listening here.
I think Chris said it best when he said Decoded is one of the best outros of the year.
Bonus track.
That's a great Paramore song.
That was an unexpected feature.
it was a bonus track, but it released with the main album.
bonus
so
track.
you
Where I still think Gold Rings is like one of the best rap songs of the year. I love the
You're
Pusha
right.
T feature. I love all the features on this album. Even Moneybagg Yo. You know, I love the people that made the contributions to the album. There's a K Tronada produced song on this album.
There
And I was like, what the hell is Freddie Gibbs doing working with K Tronada? But like, I shouldn't be surprised because they've worked before. And like,
Yeah.
K Tronada made a remix of a Freddie Gibbs song.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I think they dropped the song together before. Yeah, all the features from Moneybagg Yo to Anderson .Paak. You know, it was a great album and
Rick Ross.
top to bottom. Yeah.
What's your 3, Chris?
At number 3, I have Love for Rent by Smino. One of my favorite albums this year. I listen to it on repeat all the time. I just love what Smino does with his music. Like, me and Larry had this conversation, but Love for Rent is kind of the House is Burning of this year, or of 2022 rather.
I can see that. Yeah.
And Isaiah Rashad and Smino are just like people that make music for people like myself.
For the vibers.
You feel me? Music for the vibers.
For the vibers.
That's for sure.
So, it's just and the way Smino like experiments with his voice and the beats that he chooses for his final cut of the album. It's beautiful, beautiful.
Those beats only Smino could rap on.
Literally,
Yeah.
like Garden Lady.
Like who was rapping on that?
More than
Yeah.
a minute.
More than a minute.
Yeah.
That Lucky Day feature was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I have no complaints with that album.
What's your number 2?
Learn to Swim. Learn to Swim by Red Veil.
Damn, you have it that high?
Yeah, I have
Respect.
everything high. I like it a lot, bro. It's like he kind of just like takes inspiration from a lot of rappers that I like listening to, bro.
Fact.
So
He does.
and it's like something new and fresh, and I didn't hear it until like pretty late, and I feel like bad about hearing it so late because I know I would have just been like sliding it the whole year.
Word.
I still listen to it, bro. Like I like wake up to Morphine. That shit beautiful. PG Baby, beautiful song. Like I don't know, bro.
Automatic.
Yeah.
I love that Fly Anakin verse on Automatic.
Word.
It's really good. My number 2 is Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by Kendrick
Whoa.
Lamar.
Whoa.
Fantastic album. I don't think I really have to go into detail. This album was getting hate, and I think, like I said earlier, this album is an album for Kendrick fans. This album is an album people who care enough to follow why this man was gone for so long and what the things that have shaped him and things like that. And me being a Kendrick fan since Good Kid, Mad City, I care. Obviously, there's people that really don't care that much and don't really want to hear a therapy session on an album, which is completely understandable. But for what this album attempts to do, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Bro, let me say.
Go in. Go in.
I'll
Go in.
You know what's
Go
next.
talk your shit.
I'll go in there, bro.
What's your number two, bro?
I'll get to it.
My number 2 album of 2022 is Continue Wince by Currency.
That's not true.
None
that's
of
a
what I
good-
say
that's
is
a
true.
good
None of what I say
Why
is
you
true.
saying like
That
that?
would-
Always think twice about what you hear me say. I am shiesty. I do lie.
You hear that,
Are
Neek?
you sassy?
Anyways, yeah. Continue.
Nah, yeah.
Great album.
I really did not even like this album when it first dropped, And I'm like a decent Currency fan, so it was surprising. I've been listening to Currency and like almost anything he drops for the past 4 years now, and I was like, damn, I really don't even like this. But I gave it more time as the year went on, and it was just another one of those albums that grew on me to the point that I bought a vinyl of it. It still has one of my favorite songs of the year with Louis Baggage,
That Babyface great feature.
Whale Watching. So many good songs, so much great production by Alchemist.
That one was underrated because it came out so early in the year.
Fact.
So
Who's that?
It was high.
I definitely
It
won't
was
have it
high.
as high as he obviously didn't have it as high.
Yeah, I'm
but
not expecting
I
everyone
was
to have it number 2 like me.
Very good album.
I'm a different nigga. What is your number 2?
At number 2, I have The Elephant Man's Bones by Rock Marciano.
I should have expected this.
A beautiful display of rapping. Like, there is nobody that raps like Rock.
No one.
Nobody.
Yeah.
He just makes rapping sound so luxurious and like his bars, bro. They be feeling like a pimp slap, like 4.
They're real
beats on
pretentious.
You
I see
feel
what
me?
you mean about like him making it feel luxurious. He's a very pretentious rapper, and not even in like some disgusting or lame way. Like
He had one bar in there was like, your favorite rapper sends me fan mail.
Bro, he said
Yeah.
something like, "I'm popping now. I can't just be giving dick out."
Yeah. He's like, it's something like, I'm popping now, I can't,
Yeah, something like that. It's like, no,
It's not what he said.
yeah, it's not what I said either, but it's something along those lines. And it's like, how many rappers would actually rap that line?
He said, I'm lit now, I can't just be giving dick out.
Yeah.
admittedly, it wasn't in my top 10, but like I really wasn't even that big on it when it dropped and we reviewed it. But I can respect why y'all like it so much.
You
It is another artist that
Respect and shit.
it was an Alchemist produced album, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That'll do something for you. That'll definitely get you like in the talks of like top projects of the year. But I think it was like great technical rapping.
Yeah.
What?
What? What's
you
your
just
number
be
one?
saying shit, bro.
I didn't even say nothing.
Like what?
Numero uno.
My number one is Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by Mr. Kendrick Lamar.
That's to be expected.
Yeah.
That's your boy.
That is my boy.
Would you say that's your dad?
What about your uncle? You call him Uncle Kendrick?
Would you call him
No.
sir if you met him?
That's my doctor. But yeah, no, that shit was like I don't know. I guess Larry will agree to this, but that has like some of the best songs of the year. All the songs are so like well crafted, and like each song has like such like a purpose, and he's like trying to like really push this like medium of music into like storytelling, and I like that a lot. Songs like.
Yo, that's so rude, bro. You gotta scrap him. Bro, you gotta box it.
Songs like Crown,
Yes.
very good. I like how different that is. Silent Hill, that
Auntie
goes after
Nana.
Juice, nice.
I love when you count me out, bro.
Count Me Out. Is
Your
a-
auntie's on a man now.
Die Hard, very.
My number one is The Elephant Man's Bones by Rock Marciano.
You tripping?
No, I'm not tripping. That shit is fantastic from front to back.
I'm like-
it's amazing rapping,
I'm
amazing
dead ass shocked
production.
that you have that one slot higher than Mr. Morale.
And is the elephant in the room with us right now?
Nah, here's the thing. So I feel like you said this in a previous video, and I think it like kind of puts things into perspective for me. You gotta judge albums based on what they're trying to do. Like you can't go into, and for example, like you have Kendrick and you have Rock Marciano, which are my top two, and they do very
Oh,
different
brother.
things.
He's about to turn into a Pusha T apologist.
What?
I think when you look at what Rock Marciano, the Alchemists, were trying to achieve with this record, I think they executed it to almost perfection. I think it's like great storytelling, great wordplay, great bars. You're not getting any new content or anything like that from Rock Marciano. You're just getting it at an extremely
Is
high
this
level.
a SE?
He just wanted to diss my album like that. Amazing album. Album of the year. That's my album of the year.
What's your album of the year, bro? Matter of fact, I don't even care. My album. I'm sorry.
You just gonna let him just really go
Nah,
there?
but you-
See, me personally, I wouldn't take that disrespect.
Me personally, I would. I mean, you kind of just seen me do it. Like, my album of the year is Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
That's a good choice.
Very.
Shocking choice.
That's a great
Yeah,
choice.
you know, I think I was definitely its target audience. You know,
Keep talking. I didn't do nothing.
I was definitely Kendrick's target audience with this. I think, like he was saying, like Kendrick fans is pretty much who he wrote this for, who he did this project for. And honestly, like now that it dropped and I listen to it as much as I do, it really doesn't even feel like he took 5 years to drop an album. Like I think it was well worth the wait. I don't think that people can justify like calling it bad. I don't think it's bad. It might not be for someone, but I don't think it's bad at all. That is my number one.
At number one, I have Soul Sold Separately by Mr. Fredward Gibbs.
Word.
You win. You win, Youngblood.
That's a good album.
I like.
I don't know what he
like,
didn't like Freddie Gibbs.
Even on first listen of this album, I was like smitten, bro. Like
That shit was great.
the production, like the way he uses just like samples of people's voices, like the little voiceovers that he does.
Jeff Ross and Joe Rogan.
And then
Smitten.
I couldn't find a better word. I couldn't find a better word. Fuck. The outro of that one song is like Black Jesus. He's like, I
Yes.
got this bomb ass kush
Yeah.
up in the Himalayas. Like, just everything about the album is great. Like, there are some slow points to it, like the Offset feature, of course, the Moneybagg Yo feature, which is not terrible in retrospect, but it's not the best.
It's not the best on that.
Songs like
Wow.
Space Rabbit, Rabbit Vision, Decoded, Gold Rings,
Bro, yeah.
PYS.
The
Yes.
production on all of those songs
This
is,
just makes me hard.
and the bro, it's everything.
Yeah, Freddie just sounds so good on those fucking beats, bro.
He does.
He sounds so, and then the intro, everything.
With Joe Scott.
Kelly Price.
Oh,
I got you. I got you.
I was about to say
fair.
what's the difference, but
Anyways,
that's not.
so that was our top 10. Anyone, any thoughts on who had the worst list?
I think any list that ends with the number one album being The Elephant Man's Bones is kind of
I knew he was gonna hit him.
Where is this elephant man?
in the ground.
Like, let me know, bro.
They got his bones, bro.
Where's the elephant man, bro?
Rob
What does that even mean?
Marciano got him. Ask him.
I'm the elephant man now, bro.
2023. I hope it's another great year. I don't think it'll match up to the 2022. There's just too much shit, amazing shit that drops.
Rocky's supposed to drop this year. Trav's supposed to drop this year.
Uzi, Cardi.
Tyler.
Your balls.
Who's Travis Scott?
Thank you for taking 2022 with us. 2023. We're trying to work on upgrades, incorporating more things into the channel, so stay tuned.
Yeah, we're trying to make sure Julian can make it to the videos on time. Like,
I'm saying, bro.
he's so fucking late.
I know.
It's
not
getting,
saying this.
It's
right
getting
now.
out of hand.
And
Like,
the crazy thing,
our scheduling problems are primarily his fault.
and the crazy thing is, he don't know I'll piss on him either.
Thank you for watching Keep It Over Raps.
If you're interested in all things rap, subscribe and share.
Thank you for viewing the video. If you got this far, be sure to like and comment.
Be sure to check out our other videos and stay tuned for more coming soon.